You know, we all want to prosper, right? But what if the way we've all been taught to define prosperity is just fundamentally wrong? In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover a really simple but incredibly powerful truth about where it really comes from. So, just consider this for a second. What if that endless chase for more money, more possessions, more status, what if it's all just a big distraction? What if true, real prosperity has been waiting for us this whole time in a place we've basically been taught to ignore? See, the world tells us that prosperity is all about what you have, but the deeper truth reveals that it's actually about how you are. It's this huge shift from chasing money to cultivating well being, from acquiring more things to finding real freedom and peace of mind. Turns out, prosperity is an inside job. Okay, so what is true prosperity then? Let's move beyond all the dollar signs and take a look at what a life of genuine, complete well being really means. The true definition of prosperity goes way beyond just finances. It's any kind of advance or gain in anything that is good and desirable. So think of it less like a destination you have to arrive at and more like a state of being, a life that feels truly free, complete, and satisfying.
And this promise of abundance, it's absolutely foundational. The divine plan for us was never rooted in scarcity or not enough. It's rooted in goodness. This is a promise from a loving source that is literally eager to give us good things.
So, if prosperity isn't just a result of our own grinding and hard work, where does it come from? Well, the answer lies with an invisible yet all powerful source. Our source material uses this fantastic analogy of a magnet. You know how metal objects are just drawn to it effortlessly by this unseen force? True riches, it argues, operate under a very similar law. And here's the key. The real power of the magnet isn't the piece of steel itself, it's the invisible magnetic field around it. In the exact same way, our power to prosper isn't just our physical effort, it's our consciousness, that invisible field of our beliefs and our awareness. So ultimately, that invisible force is God. All substance, everything we see, it originates from the divine. And we're reminded that God doesn't just hand out wealth, He gives us the very power to create it. He is the ultimate provider. Okay, so if consciousness is the key, how do we turn it? Let's explore how changing our inner state can literally unlock our entire outer world. This right here, this is the fundamental principle. Our outer world is a direct mirror reflection of our inner world. So if you really want to change your life, you don't start by trying to change your circumstances, you start by changing your consciousness. And the process really involves three key shifts. First, it begins with shaping our thoughts away from lack and aligning them with the divine pattern of abundance. Next, we start to really identify ourselves with ideas of plenty and opulence. When you do that, you become a ready and open channel for God's infinite substance to just flow into your life. So let's get really practical. How do we actually ask and receive? It's time to learn how to expand our own capacity for all the abundance that is already out there, just waiting for us. But let's be honest for a second. So many of us, we pray, we hope, but we still experience lack. So why is that? Why do we so often fail to attract what we truly desire? Well, the two main culprits are internal. It's our own limited capacity to receive and our weak, feeble expectations. We often just don't believe deep down that we deserve the best, so we never even ask for it. We have this tendency to limit the divine with our small requests, don't we? We pray from a place of just enough instead of a place of abundant faith. The encouragement here is so simple. Dare to ask for the best. And this isn't just permission. It's practically a command. We are told to ask so that our joy may be full. See, true abundance was never about just surviving. It's about living a joyful, complete life. All right, let's bring all of this together now. What is the ultimate source of permanent, secure prosperity? The answer is everything. This is fascinating. The actual origin of the word wealth reveals its true meaning. It comes from an old word for well-being or good. So at its very core, your wealth is your well-being. And this brings us right to the ultimate truth of it all. The only lasting prosperity, the only kind worth having, is God.
When you're connected to the source of all good things, you have access to everything that flows from it.
And this distinction is so critical. Worldly wealth can bring so much fear and stress, but the blessing of divine prosperity, it brings riches without sorrow. It's a wealth that comes with peace, not with anxiety. And so we end with this foundational promise. The instruction is simple. Stop chasing the things and start seeking the source. When you make it your first priority to seek that inner kingdom of peace and abundance, all the things you need are just naturally added to you. So the ultimate question then isn't how to get more things, it's how to get closer to God.